Hey there, Patty Dominguez with episode 74 of the Positioning to Profit podcast. On this episode, I am sharing a really great way to position yourself if you're brand new to a market, or maybe you're still not standing out as much as you deserve to stand out. And it's really an easy way to do it too. So I'm super excited to share with you. It's something that I really believe is a game changer once you have clarity on what you want to stand for. And so this is really going to help. And so what I'm going to caution you is that this is not for everybody. It's a polarizing perspective that you may want to adopt or not, but I'll be explaining how I particularly use it in my marketing and why I think this is a real game changer in attracting exactly who you want to attract as your prospect. All right, here we go. Let's go. Hey there, I'm Patty Dominguez. You're about to discover what it means to position your brand and your business to stand out. This show explores the stories of small business owners just like you who are bringing their message out to the world and impacting their tribe. So if you want to take your business to a category of one status, then hang with me, because this podcast shares everything you need to know about how to be more prolific with your brand so that you can have more profits. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here for this episode of the Positioning to Profit podcast. It's so great to have you here. Before I get started, I want to share that I have a boot camp coming up, which I'm really excited about, because one of the things that I have the privilege of is hearing from lots of different coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs who are either starting a business, they're in their business, they're stuck in their business, they're thriving in their business. And so, as we know, things have a tendency to create patterns, right? There's patterns to everything, and this is no different. And so one of the things that I came up with is a boot camp that I'm hosting starting Monday, December 7th. And it's over on, of course, virtual because of where we're at right now. It's over on Facebook. It's going to be a 12-day boot camp, and it has a focus on how to bulletproof your business for 2021, how to bulletproof your business. So I'm going to be sharing 5 strategies that you absolutely must have in your business. And so for some of you, it may be a pulse check. For others of you, it will be like, well, I didn't have that. So let me incorporate that into my marketing and my business so that I create a bulletproof setup here. So if you are interested, it is for coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs who are looking to create their category of one and make the competition irrelevant. So it's this boot camp, again, starting December 7th. All you have to do is go to pivotyourpositioning.com/bootcamp. Pivotyourpositioning.com/bootcamp. And it is complimentary. We start Monday, December 7th. I'm super excited to bring it to you because, as you know, I like to keep concepts simple. No need to over-intellectualize anything. So I assure you that these concepts are easy to follow and, of course, relevant to your business for those of you that have a coaching practice. And so I'm going to be sharing daily lessons in there with some foundational business concepts that are going to help you save time and focus on the actions that matter the most to position you to cultivate trust with your premium prospects. And of course, there'll be Q&A sessions, Facebook Lives with me where I'm going to help answer your questions, etc. Complimentary access. And again, all you have to do is head on over to pivotyourpositioning.com/bootcamp and sign up. Okay, so this concept that I'm going to be sharing on how to position yourself, another way that you can really stand out to position yourself if you're brand new or if you're not as well known, is probably a really easy way to do it as well. If you have a huge ability to serve your market, right? So we know that when you can position yourself as a leader and really be seen as someone that people can trust, this is the person that is going to be talking about who not to address. Okay, let me explain. So it's really easy. So for example, in the marketing space that I'm in, one of the discoveries that I had is I did a Black Friday special with Thanksgiving. Hope your holidays were great, by the way. And one of the things I found out, I did this Black Friday special, kind of this format that I use, and I incorporated it, I think it was 2 years ago, and it went gangbusters. It was so well received. And this time around in 2020, it wasn't that well received. And what I came to find out is that there's so many Black Friday offers. I mean, everywhere. saturated on my Facebook and Instagram and Google and YouTube, everywhere, right? So people were just bombarding offers everywhere. So what happens is there's a whole lot of scammy con artists, not everybody, okay, not everybody. That would be making a blanket statement. And of course, that's incorrect. But there's a lot of like what I call choochery in the marketing industry. So basically what I mean by that, like chooches, like people who are looking to just take that they're selling their crap that isn't even of value to anybody really, but they're just looking to make a fast dime or dollar or whatever you want to call it. And so the problem with that is that it gives real honest marketers a bad name. And it bugs me so much. Like, it doesn't really bug me. Like, I'm not losing sleep over it, but I feel compelled to start calling out those people, right? To call out their BS and going into my niche and letting people know, warning them of this chooch marketing. Like, do not participate in that. Don't even go there. Because who wants to be prey? And I feel like the energy around this type of marketing is very much a take, very much a push energy. It is a buy my thing, here's my shit. You got to buy it. And it's just so weird. It's got this weird hunting energy. And it is everything that I am against. Like, I am not for that type of marketing at all. I think it's pushy. I think it does not build trust. I think it erodes your brand. I think it makes you look like desperate. And so I just don't participate in that, nor do I ever endorse it. And I feel so much better that when I'm presenting an offer to someone is because I know that what I have to offer can help someone, right? Because I'm looking to build a relationship with my prospects that turn into clients that eventually become raving fans. That's what I'm in for. And I know that that is a long-term play. It takes time. It is not something where it's going to be quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want quick and dirty, you're going to get quick and dirty with chooch marketing. And that is what I'm not about. Anyway, let me get off my soapbox, because what I have to say with that is you don't want to name names. I'm not going to name names because obviously that's not healthy to do. It is irrelevant to do. It's not about that, but it's about pointing the finger where you know that there's some rotten apples in the bunch and letting your raving fans know, like, stay away from that. That's a scam. Don't go down that rabbit hole. That's not going to be good for you. That particular person or company or whatever, they're just on the take, right? They're looking to hunt. And so the reason is there's so many examples of people that are doing that in that way that it's easy to constantly be like, hey. And so what happens is you start to develop that positioning as a leader. Now, I think it was 2 episodes ago or 3 episodes, I talked about being an expert. Yes, check the box. You're an expert in what you do, but be a leader. And so this is one of the other ways that you can be a leader, that you're building trust, is where you're calling out those rotten apples. You're calling out, in my case, the chooch marketing and saying no more, like, stay away from that. Like, don't participate in that noise. And so what starts to happen is that your tribe, your raving fans, I should call it, the people that are your true fans, they're really going to come to rely on you and trust you because you've watched out for them, right? Like, I'm guarding my peeps so that they don't get screwed over. So that's kind of how you can do that. And so it takes some balls to do this, because obviously it can be polarizing. But if you can do it because it's the right thing to do. Okay. And the fact of the matter is there's a lot of rotten apples in any bunch. So I know in my industry, in the marketing, in the online marketing space, there's a ton of it. And perhaps in your niche, there's got to be some of them out there. And again, don't name names. That's not what this is about. It is about protecting your true fans, the people that you are literally serving, that you're looking to build trust with no matter what. And so that's what I really see it. I really see it as something where I literally have no choice. I have to say this. I got to protect my peeps, right? That's what I'm passionate about, because I want to watch out for them. So it's a really big opportunity, and really it's a win-win, because again, your fans, your raving fans, your clients are going to see you as a trusted resource. And then the other side of it is that you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. So whatever industry that you're in, you can be a stylist, a coach, whatever. that in your space, in your industry, there are some shysters out there. And I want to make sure that you know that this is a great approach, that you can show that this is just another way to position yourself as the leader, as a trusted expert, as the person that is guiding the true friends and really protecting them and looking out for their best interest. And so it's something really simple to do. And in my case, people that are in my group, right, in Prolific Cafe, I'm like, don't even go there. That's chooch marketing or whatever. And they know what I mean. And so I do that in good faith because I want to protect my people. I want to make sure that they know that they can see me as that trusted leader. So that's how I would say is another real key way to position yourself. So start thinking about that, right? Start thinking about who, now again, no names, but what kind of shystiness is happening in your industry, and how do you call that out and say it in a way that it's connecting the dots for people to say, "Oh, I didn't know that," right? Because you're literally saving them from creating a mistake, from making a mistake that's going to be costly, where they're going to waste time, where they're going to waste money. They'll be set back because of going down that particular rabbit hole with these chooches that are out there. So just make sure that you're doing it in a way where you're not pointing fingers, you're just calling out the rotten apples generally in the name of wanting to protect your raving fans, your true fans, the people that are going to follow you, the people that trust you, etc. And so that is another way to position yourself. I hope this resonates with you of just how important it is. And then the other side of it is that there's clarity there, right? So for me, undeniably, I know what I'm not about. I know what I don't want to stand for. I know like that's them. I'm over here and it's different. And that's what I also want to make sure that differentiation is super clear. So again, win, win, win all over the place when you do this. So let me know if you incorporate this into your own marketing and how you do it. Reach out to me on social. I'm always happy to connect. And again, if you're interested, jump onto that bootcamp. We start Monday, December 7th, and it is 5 key strategies to bulletproof your business in 2021. And I'm super excited about it. And I hope to see you there. Again, pivotyourpositioning.com/bootcamp. And I'll see you there. Thank you so much for checking out the Positioning to Profit podcast. If you haven't already done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any new episodes. And also, it would mean the world to me if you would take a quick moment to leave a rating and review on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, or your favorite podcast player. It really helps to get the word out about the podcast and, of course, the featured guests. And lastly, please make sure to connect with me on social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, I'm on all of them, and use hashtag positioning to profit so that I can search you out and connect that way too. All right. Thanks so much. See you next time.